Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. What is going on in Gemini's energy? Ooh, Gemini, I'm hearing you're protected. Okay, I'm hearing like one of you might be a healer of some kind. Okay, so Gemini, I'm hearing like you are the King of Swords here. Okay, so you might be speaking up, saying some kind of truth, but I feel more of anything that you're seeing right through the BS of something going on around you, especially in this relationship here. Okay, like you're seeing right through somebody's lies. For one of you, you might even be like an expert in your field. Okay, so maybe something that you do could be something like law enforcement or detective or something like that. It's something that helps you. I'm just saying. One of you, you might work in a field that actually helps you look for signs of BS, and until you do it for a living, that kind of thing. Somebody here could be a father figure, but you don't have to be. Okay, somebody might even be a single mom where you are mother and father, okay, where you have to take both situations, and the reason why might be because you're divorced, or you're separated or something there. Okay, somebody here might work as a tax advisor, or you need to go see a tax advisor. Maybe something about that is significant, something that you need to talk about, or maybe you need to talk to somebody about your taxes. That might be confirmation for somebody there. Somebody might be a law enforcement, security guard, something like that, right? Okay. So I'm hearing like somebody needs to put something to rest. And it might be about a broken relationship. Somebody needs to go ahead and put that to rest. I'm also hearing that somebody here is and it doesn't have to be you, okay? It doesn't have to be you, but there is definitely somebody here who is doubting themselves. Okay? Somebody's doubting themselves about something here. I'm also seeing that there's something about this that is really bothering you about this breakup. You might have some unresolved issues here, but it's like you're aware, okay? You know what's going on, Gemini. Okay, maybe somebody's been trying to pull one over on you, but you're very aware. Somebody's like possibly hoping that you'll be stuck in your head about a situation, but I think you've been stuck in your head about a situation. I think something has been running through your mind over and over again about a situation, and you're like, something's not adding up, okay? Something's not adding up, that's what I'm hearing. And you're realizing that somebody was a liar. Yeah, you're solving some kind of mystery, that's what I'm hearing. So there's been like some kind of mystery around you, and I'm hearing you're solving it. Remember I was saying that maybe you're a detective or something like that, and you're like seeing through the BS? Yeah, you're solving the case. Okay, and I'm thinking like you work in law enforcement. Well, you don't have to, but you definitely have a mind for it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, it looks like you have a mind for it. So whatever you do for a living looks like you're in the wrong field, because I'm hearing you're cracking down on something. You're solving a mystery on something here. Yeah, you got something going on there. Mm. You don't trust something anymore. You don't trust something because somebody has kept you out of the loop for so long, and because of that, you're like, okay, something's going on. Somebody in the community might have told you something. Somebody in the community has been telling you something, communicating something to you, letting you know, okay, so you've been like out of the loop and you didn't even know what was going on. So part of this protection might be coming from somebody in your community, letting you know about somebody being bad here, okay? You've transformed, you changed, your energy has changed. So maybe somebody has caused you to go through some kind of hardship, and that really changed you to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm out of here. Okay, so maybe that's what that breakup was about, is because you were done. Somebody was like being really one-sided with you, just forcing you to like take responsibility for things, leaving you out in the cold with the Five of Coins energy, right? I think somebody just like really did a number on you, and it changed you. Sometimes we can go through situations like this where somebody keeps effing with us to the point where we change. We're not the same. We're not the same person. And the thing is that a lot of these kind of people that do these kind of things, that play these kind of games, I don't think they understand that. People change, okay? But I'm gonna tell you something, Gemini. This person that is definitely expecting you to forgive them. Okay, I think you're dealing with a narcissist. This person thinks that you should forgive them, forgive and forget. What's wrong with you? Forgive and forget. This person was playing games, hiding, like hiding behind a mask, not being truthful about their emotions, being emotionally manipulative. Okay, so that's why they were hiding back their emotions. But I feel like you caught on to a lie. There was a trap that was set up for you. Did you know that? A trap. Somebody lied to you. This person lied to you. And it was because they were trying to put you in a trap so they can seduce you, so they can hold you down. I feel like you were dealing with a narcissist. You might have been married to this narcissist. I think that's what that breakup was about. You were stuck around a narcissist. Okay, tell me more here for Gemini spirit. You've overcome a lot though, you know that? Everything that this person has tried to put you through, everything that they have thrown towards you, is like, I can see them like throwing rocks at you, throwing traps at you, and you know what? You're over there like dodging them, dodging them. You know what I mean? Like you're quick on your feet. You're a quick thinker. That's what I'm hearing. You're like a quick thinker. That's why you're coming out as a King of Swords. You're a quick thinker. You're like on your feet. Well, mentally. You're like on your feet mentally. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so you overcame all the crap that this person threw at you. You didn't even realize that you were marrying a narcissist. That's what I'm hearing. You didn't even realize it. But you know what I'm hearing? You overcame so much, though. That's what's crazy. You overcame so much. And you know what I'm hearing? Now you have more and more compassion for yourself. And you know what? Sometimes we need to do that. I think a lot of times we don't do that for ourselves enough. Like we don't give ourselves enough slack, or some of us, we can be hard on ourselves. And I'm hearing like you're learning how to be compassionate for yourself. Maybe you didn't do that before because, when you're dealing with a narcissist like this, they make you feel or think like everything's your fault. Now I understand why you were up in your head. Now I understand why you were in that energy. So I feel like all this manipulation that this person did really did affect your mental health and how you saw yourself. And maybe not even, not even that, like how you saw everybody around you. They might have made you feel like everybody around you was against you, or everybody was talking smack about you, or something like that. Like, because I could see the manipulation coming through. I see here that this transformation was inevitable. This was something changing. Like you were changing because your situation was changing, and something had to end because it needed to, so you can move on. And this person, I'm seeing that they didn't want something to end. They wanted something to keep on going because they were just like, they wanted to keep you where you were so they can just go out and have third parties. That's what I'm hearing they were doing. Now that you're learning how to love yourself, take care of yourself, have compassion for yourself, I'm hearing it's like now you can trust yourself. Because I think at one time or at some point, this person made you not even trust your own thinking. Like the manipulation was so deep and so bad and just so toxic that you might have even questioned your own thinking. Like, did they say that, or was that in my mind? That kind of energy. Like, I could have sworn they said this, but they're saying no, that they didn't say that. But and it's giving me that kind of energy. Like you're like questioning yourself. Like, man, am I going crazy? I could have sworn that person said this or that person said that. And this person's like, no, what's wrong with you? They didn't say that. I don't know what you're hearing, things like that. Making you question your sanity. That's what I'm hearing. This person made you question your sanity. This is what I'm telling you, Gemini. Yeah. You're a survivor. You survived this. You survived the toxicity, the games, the mind games, the traps, the gaslighting. You survived it all. And now I'm hearing like you could see all the games, all the smoke and mirrors that this person played. You finally got to a position where you can see what's been going on right underneath your nose. And what I'm hearing is that ever since you are able to rise up above this person and see clearly, I'm hearing like you're going to be happy. You're finally going to be happy because you finally see things clearly. You know what I mean? Like you can finally see what is going on and what has been going on the whole time. One of you might be getting some help from family, or somebody in the family helped you. Like somebody came to you and was like, oh, Gemini, this and that is going on. I saw that person over there. Or you told this person what that person was saying, and they're like, nah, that person is playing games with you, They let you know. I hear that one of you got help from your family. Somebody came in here to encourage you to trust your instincts. And that person helped you to take proactive steps to protect yourself, to love yourself, to accept yourself, and not to let this person destroy your confidence and destroy your self-worth. This might be somebody that you called on the telephone asking them like, this is going on, that's going on. For one of you, it was on the phone. For another one of you, maybe it was on the internet. You were communicating with somebody. Okay? That's what it's saying. Either on the phone or the internet, you got somebody to help you. Somebody here might work as a teacher, daycare teacher. Okay? Something like that. Tell me more. Somebody helped you see the lies. That's what I'm hearing. The lies and the deception that was going on around you, because by yourself for a long time, it looks like you were spinning for a long time. And that's where a lot of that pain and suffering came from. And the thing is that for a long time, Gemini, you weren't learning your lesson. Like, it was just going on and on and on. This person was playing games. And then, boom, you made that positive change. Boom. You were able to see clearly. Boom. You were able to make everything change. And once that happened, once you were able to open your eyes and see everything clearly, boom. Now you're back on the right track. That's what I'm hearing. You're back on the right track. And you know what? If this was unexpected, this person did not expect you to do that. Okay? Like this was like, what? Like, how did this happen, right? That's what that person's thinking. Like, how did this happen? I want you to know that person has a fear of abandonment. Or somebody has a fear of abandonment. And that's what kept this negative cycle going on and on and on. But you're not afraid no more. Maybe you used to be afraid. Or maybe this person made you afraid. But you're not afraid anymore, Gemini. Now you're okay with being alone. You're okay standing up for yourself. I'm hearing you're fine and you got good karma coming towards you and you're ready to use it. You're ready to move on. You're ready to rise up. You're ready to rise against your enemy here, or enemies if they had friends, because they could have had friends. They could have, had those flying monkeys over there helping you. And one of you, yeah, that's what it is. This community is this person's little flying monkeys. Okay? And that's what I'm hearing. So Gemini, what I'm hearing is that you are protected. I'm hearing that you are not only protected, but I'm also hearing that you have a way of seeing things now. You have a higher calling in the world, and you have an ability to see things that other people can't see. And when this person was around you, what I'm hearing is that you couldn't see clearly. This person was like, I want to say like blocking, or they were blocking your third eye. But now that that person's out of your energy, your third eye is awake. That's what I'm hearing. Now you can be in your true path now. Now that that person is out of your life, now you can be put back on track. You could get your life back on track and open your third eye and utilize who you truly are and what you were born to be. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Gemini, catch me in the next one. I hope this helps, Noe, and I hope this gives you some kind of confirmation, guys. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Catch me in the next one. Y'all take care, and all to all my subscribers who come out and support my channel. I really appreciate you guys helping me out. Y'all take care. Bye bye.